Batch 137 today. It's a screaming, yelling monkey again! It's my chocolate peanut butter oat stout. We got the water coming in. We're waiting to hit our strike water. So that means we want to come in 10 degrees to 12 degrees hotter on the water, strike water, because the mash tun is cold. Not cold, it's 64 degrees. I just took the temperature of it, and the grains are about 64. And that'll bring an equilibrium up to just about the right deal there. Why wouldn't it be? You don't want to stir heavy. One degree off, can't beat that. I'm taking a decoction mash here, very carefully. They say to take a third of the grain out. Well, that's not going to happen, but without really disturbing the grain bed too bad, we're going to get a decoction going on this a little bit to raise the temperature to a saccharification level for a better brew. I was sitting there having my coffee thinking, how can I make this better? Right here on the edge a little bit, honey. I gotta get on the backside. Is to take out some grain and do a decoction on it. You can only make it a better mouthfeel and just an overall better beer. So that's not a third of the grain. I'm nowhere near a third. Some people do a double decoction. I'm just doing this. I said, what can make a better beer? I think I said that already, so we'll just let it take its time here. Let it boil up, and she's already starting to boil. I'm going to turn it down as low as I can get in here. You don't want to burn it. So, we're approaching 1 hour mash, which I think we just hit that 1 hour. So my timing is off a little bit on this, but let's get this up to a boil, and we're going to need gloves to put it back in, that's for sure. Okay, it's coming back in. I don't want to get burnt, so I want to hold this low. Hang on. Ooh, slow. I'll hold it low. There we go. Thank you. Get all those lovely grains right back into the mash tun. So we're going to be vorlaufing here very shortly. Nice. So yeah, we're going to start the vorlaufing here very shortly. I'm just going to run a pitcher or two on the vorlauf. There's your color coming out really nice now. So yeah, I said, what could be better? But I can try a decoction on this sucker and get that temperature up and just make a better beer. Kind of worried about having a stuck mash with all the oats I got in here, but we got the grain bed settled really nice. Trying not to drip it on my rug here. Okay.
Gotta be a mess.
And my spoon. What am I do with the spoon?
I didn't see where you put it.
Seriously.
I didn't
Well,
see.
can you look? What the hell? Did it fall in the mat? I was right in the pitcher. I can't find my spoon. It's in the pitcher.
What an idiot.
You weirdo.
Half of this probably be cut out anyway. So yeah, we're gonna go right to the boil kettle here. I'm gonna rinse this pitcher out and get it ready for whatever else I need it for. I gotta get my my fermenter ready with mixed up a new batch of sanitizer today. I used last time I had it was a couple months ago. I used it. I'm gonna rinse it out for me. Thank you very much. So here we go. So make sure your valves are closed. I did a brew a couple years ago. And I opened, I said I'm going to do a slow drain. I don't want to get a stuck mash tun. And I opened it slowly and had it going in a kettle. I walked away, went in the house, got some coffee. I forget what I was doing. I come back out, just 2 minutes. And half of the, gallon or two, I had the valve open. How you doing? And then I got a gallon or so out of the thing, all over the floor. Made the beer weaker because I had asparage a lot, so it was a low beer, but we got her done. The hot break is here. Our first addition of hops is 2 ounces of Willamette. They're in. And Surrey. Start a timer for 45 minutes. So there's our chocolate peanut butter oat stout. Starting to boil. You can smell the whole room smells like chocolate. Oh man, look at that hot break taking care of itself all by its lonesome. No foaming agents I use, none. No sprays, no stirs. I just keep an eye on it and let the hot break do its own thing. Why wouldn't I? All right, the timer just went off on the peanut butter beer stout. So it's time for 4 ounces. Come on, get out of there. Recipe changes just a little bit every time, not a lot, but just to make it better. 4 ounces of homegrown Cascade hops. Let's see if I can get them in the basket without screwing this up. Not easy. Four ounces of the Cascade hops are in. I'm going to push the hops down in the basket because these are leaf hops. And they tend to just want to float out of the basket here. So Surrey, you want to set a timer for 15 minutes? Did you hear me over there?
Yes, dear. Set a timer for 15 minutes.
15 minutes. Counting down.
So we put the leaf hops in the hop basket for the last 15 minutes here. We'll move things into position here. Get ready for the screw stakes here. I'll wait till the 15 minutes are up. Then I'll empty this hop basket in the garbage and then get the rest of my stuff into position. Flame out! Flame out! And we're in and chilling. Let's get the cover on this bit. So we're chilling. We came in, there's the camera there. 10, we finished at 1066. 1066. A little higher than my other brew. All right, off to the Off to the fermenting bucket we go. Pour it heavy to get some variation in here. A lot of times I take the wort chiller out now. I'm just going to shut it off slowly here. Screaming Yelling Monkey coming to a close. I'm pitching US-05 yeast. That's in. We get our sanitized cover on. Get our airlock in here. And all we got to do is the final cleanup, which is just, everything else is clean. Just got to clean the fermenter, or I mean the boil kettle. So the peanut butter stout is done. Come kegging time. We use this from Brewer's Best. It's natural peanut butter flavoring. It's an extract. Camera's picking up on that, I guess. Those of you out there interested. This is the third brew I've done like this, and that, oh, I love the peanut butter beer. It comes out so good. Tastes so nice. It just does. So we got everything cleaned up here. All right, we're gonna off to the keg. The Screaming Yelling Monkey. Chocolate Oat Stout. Peanut butter Oat Stout. You want to get a reading on here and see what she finished at. Why wouldn't we? Got some bubbles in there. We're gonna have to let this sit. The color's spot on. All right, 7.6 on the Screaming Yelling Monkey. So we're going to get this into the keg here. Why wouldn't we? So she's on her way to the keg, the Screaming Yelling Monkey. And here comes the peanut butter extract that we use. I showed this on camera before. This will be on the regular video. In she goes. So this is the third time we've made this brew. And we do like it. So I made it again. And this time it came out a little higher in the alcohol. It finished a little higher. We can talk about that later. I'll put the readings on the page. Why wouldn't I? So we might have a little extra here to put in a bottle. I actually got a couple bottles ready. Last week I lost the spring to my bottling wand, but they do work without a spring. I just prefer ones with a spring. My Screaming Yelling Monkey. It appears to be done. So we got to get a final on this for the taste test. Pour it heavy, get a better head on it. Even though I cleaned the glass, it looks a little dirty. Alright, the Screaming Yelling Monkey. Not much of a head. It could use a little bit more carbonation. I wanted to rush to get this video out there. It's got some good lacing. You smell the peanut butter right off the bat. Why wouldn't you? This is the third time I made it. I can't wait to dive into this. Oh yeah. Right on the money. Right on the money. You taste peanut butter. 7.2%, 7.6%. I'm going to have my sheet in front of me someplace in there. You taste the peanut butter. You taste a little bit of the astringency on the black patent malt. The first beer is a little tough right out of the keg first of all, and they start to smooth it out after you have a couple. I think everybody knows that. So that's what she looks like. She's got a good carbonation going. I'm getting a little bit of the alcohol taste at 7.6, I do believe. It finished off at, I'm not 100% sure because, like the worst beer reviewer my series is, I just do not pay enough attention. But this is to finish that video off, and that's a Screaming Yelling Monkey in a glass just before Thanksgiving. Nice creamy taste, creamy flavor. That's because of the oatmeal, the oats. It's got a creamy taste in the middle there. It's the mouth feels real creamy. That's all I can say about that. These are going to go down good. And Screaming Yelling Monkey, chocolate peanut butter stout. They pair well with dipping the cookie in there. The Skittle Doodles, whatever they call it. Snicker Doodle.
Making me crack up.
Oh, wow. They go good with Snicker Doodles. Oh, yeah. Snicker Doodles? That don't fit in my glass.
I found that in my glass.
Dip it into the stout. Browse.